Do you have oily skin and you find that your makeup looks oily and shiny throughout the day? Well, you're not alone. In this video, I'm going to share with you my top tips for keeping your makeup looking flawless and matte all day long. Hola, I'm Kirsty and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to show you how to stop your makeup getting oily and shiny. So let's get straight into it. Now, when it comes to oily skin, it's so important to prep your skin before applying any makeup, and that's what we're going to do. First up, we're going to use a moisturiser, and the one that I'm going to use today is this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream Moisturiser. So it is a gel cream consistency. I love this one. Ideally, use a moisturiser that's oil-free because your skin's already producing enough oil, so you don't want to be adding more oil to your skin. So oil-free, and also one that's got hyaluronic acid in there just to hydrate your skin. Yeah, so it's just a really lightweight moisturiser, locked in hydration, and because it's got hyaluronic acid in there, it just hydrates your skin throughout the day. And when your skin's hydrated, there's less of a chance of your oil glands going into overdrive. So even the most oiliest of skin needs hydration. And on to the next step. Get ready for this. It's setting powder. I know what you're thinking. A setting powder before applying foundation. Is that right? Yes, a setting powder. And the one that I'm going to use is this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless setting powder. And this is a translucent setting powder. It's going to help to blur your pores out, and it creates a barrier to prevent your makeup from getting oily. It's going to make your makeup stay on for longer. If you lift it up, it's got a mirror. I mean, how handy is that? It's like a 2-in-1, actually 3-in-1, but it's got the powder, mirror with a sponge that's applied, and we're going to use this sponge today. So now that my moisturiser has fully absorbed into my skin, so all you do is get the sponge, just press it into the powder, and then apply it lightly onto your T-zone areas. So for me, it's predominantly on my nose, cheeks, chin and my forehead, basically my whole face, because I have really large pores and my whole face is usually very oily. On the cheeks, under my eyes, even on my eyelids. I'm gonna put a bit of setting powder on that for flawless matte skin. And the next step, we're going to use a setting spray. And the setting spray that I'm going to use today is this one, and it's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. And I know what you're thinking, what is this girl on about? First she's using a setting powder and now using a setting spray before putting on any makeup. What is she on about? Bear with me, this technique does work. This setting spray is designed to prime your skin and also set your makeup, so you can use it before applying makeup and also after doing your makeup. So I always like to give it a good shake first, and all you have to do is spritz it over your entire face. It's just so lightweight on my skin. Feels very refreshing, and I can feel my skin getting hydrated already. And I love this one because it's so lightweight, it's oil free, it's hydrating, and it just instantly just smooths and blurs my pores out. That's one of the things why I love this spray. And using it before makeup is designed to hydrate, smooth and prime your skin. And this is going to give you that extra defense to stop your makeup from getting oily and shiny. So just give it about a minute or two for it to fully absorb and to dry into your skin. You want everything to like dry down now. And that's what I've just used, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Right, so on to the next step, and we have a primer. And the one that I'm using is the Lancome Le Base Pro Perfecting Makeup Primer, and it's got a smoothing effect as well. And I did feature this in my best primers for oily skin video that I'm going to do the link for you down in the description box below, so go check it out. And with this primer, it's non-comedogenic, so it's not going to clog your pores. So when you look for a primer, definitely go for one that's oil-free. So like an oil-free primer is an absolute must for oily skin. So I'm going to apply this primer on mainly my T-zone areas, so my forehead, nose, cheeks, and let me just get a bit more, and my chin. Like I said, my full face is usually very oily. I love this primer, it's just so lightweight. And now it's onto foundation. Now, it's so important to pick the right foundation for your skin type. So with oily skin, since that your skin's already producing enough oil as it is, so you want to be going for a foundation that's long wearing, oil free and non-comedogenic. And the one that I love to use and just never lets me down is this Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. And what I love about this Double Wear Foundation is that it's super lightweight, it's long wearing, it's oil free, it's a buildable medium to full coverage foundation. So I'm just going to pour it onto this palette. And the best way that I like to apply foundation is to use a makeup sponge. So I've got my trusty old beauty blender here. So whether you want a really natural look or a full-on glam look, you should always apply foundation in light layers and only adding in more foundation in problem areas or where you need more coverage. And light layers will help your makeup to last longer and not give you that cakey look. So there's no cake face here. So I'm going to use a bit of concealer under my eyes, and I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade 22N Light Neutral. So just a little bit under my eyes. Look at this jumbo wand. Love it. Pop it under my eyes. And I'm going to blend it out using a mini makeup sponge. Right, so on to the next step. Now, even though I already used setting powder before applying makeup, I'm also going to use setting powder again now that I've finished doing my foundation. I'm going to use the Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. And this is the ultra blur version, so it really blurs out your skin. To apply this, I'm yet again going to use a damp makeup sponge. So the same sponge, but I'm going to use the other side where it's clean. It's a really fine powder. And by applying this extra layer of setting powder after doing your makeup, it's really going to help your makeup stay in place for longer. Your makeup's going to stay put all day. And I mean all day. Makeup's done. Right, and to finish off, I'm going to use a setting spray, and I'm not going to use the Charlotte Tilbury, which is the one that I used at the beginning of the video. Now I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, and this is probably one of the most popular setting sprays out there, and it's suitable for all skin types, and it's definitely one of the best setting sprays for oily skin. And it's also got a temperature control technology in this spray, so it's going to keep your skin cool whilst keeping your makeup fresh. So let's go. So that's all done. This is going to set my makeup, all of my makeup into place, lock everything in, and it's going to make my makeup budge proof. And if you've got a long day ahead of you, just carry like a travel size setting spray in your handbag so that whenever you feel like you need a bit of a touch up, a few spritz and your makeup is refreshed and you're good to go again. And there you have it, guys. These are my top tips on how to stop your makeup getting oily and shiny. And if there's any makeup tips for oily skin that I haven't mentioned in this video, then please comment down below. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every week. And I'll see you next time with a brand new video. Mwah! Bye, guys.